Hi YouTube. We're actually going to get into something somewhat personal today, and you're probably not going to like it. In fact, I'm going to go on a rant, and the rant is pointed at each and every entrepreneur in the country. Hey guys, my name is Eddie Hood. I'm the CEO of IgniteSpot Outsourced Accounting, and today we're talking about something a little uncomfortable, but you know what? We have to go here if we're going to be honest with ourselves and grow really great companies. Each and every day I coach businesses all over the country, and I freaking love my clients. They're working hard, they're doing everything they can to move their companies forward, but they're just struggling. It's part of running a business. Each and every day is a battle. In fact, owning a company has been likened to the sport of gladiators, where you would go into the Coliseum and you would just fight to the death, and whoever came out the victor got to fight again another day. That's kind of what it's like owning a business. So if you've been doing this for very long, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Each and every day is a day to not only survive, but hopefully grow and thrive. Look, I'm not trying to make entrepreneurship bleak. It's not. It's the best job in the world. It's super exciting, but it is hard. And here's why it's hard, because there's a lot of things that you have to juggle as an entrepreneur. And you're not gonna like what I have to say, but you need to hear this. Entrepreneurs come to work each and every day, and they get very comfortable with complaining about things like their people, my staff, they're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or our project isn't where it's supposed to be, it's not getting delivered on time, or our clients are being jerks and I can't deal with it anymore. There's always something to complain about. There's always something to suffer about. There's always something to feel anxious and angry about. Always. It's always there. Here's the deal, guys. The problem isn't the product. It's not your staff. It's not your processes. It's you. If your business isn't growing, it's because of you. You are 100% of the problem. And this is not easy to hear, but if you think about it, when you sit back and complain, my staff aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, you may have kind of given them some direction, but honestly, have you taken the time to sit down and write very clear job descriptions of what they should be doing? Have you provided them with the correct amount of training? Have you given them the path to be successful? Do these people really honestly know what you need for them to be successful each and every day? My guess is they might know a little, but they don't know very well. You should ask your staff. You might be complaining that project isn't getting delivered on time. Well, is that somebody else's fault, or have you just not taken the time to design a really good fail-proof delivery system? Because you're smart. You have all the tools you need to design that, but if you don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And if you just rely on people to try and figure it out, if you say, guys, I want this stuff out by Friday, but you don't give them a system to get it out by Friday and a way to hold that system accountable, it's not gonna get done. Half the time it's gonna be late and you're gonna get angry about it. You might be the entrepreneur that says, I am so sick and tired of people coming into my business, or into my office, and just complaining to me. My employees come in and they cry and they fight and they get angry and they make me tired and I'm exhausted, and all I do is deal with people all day long. I feel like a freaking HR department. You've probably said that in the past. I've said that about myself in the past. But the honest truth is that you've created that culture to allow that to happen. It's not their fault. It's your fault. It was my fault. I am by nature a people pleaser. I like to make people happy. I want my staff to be happy. I want everybody to know that they're loved and that things are going well. I created that environment that'll let them just come in and unload on me versus being problem solvers and fixing their own stuff and finding solutions. That didn't get fixed in my company until I realized that it wasn't their fault, it was mine. As an entrepreneur, you might be complaining that you never have enough cash, that your customers aren't paying you on time, that your accounting's a nightmare, it's a disaster or whatever, that you don't know what's going on, and you're the only one working late at night, and you have to work extra to keep the bills paid and keep payroll paid, and you're the savior of your company, and on and on and on. All that's bullcrap, man. The problem is you haven't sat down and figured out your finances. You haven't gotten serious about your money yet. You've just shuffled it off to somebody else. You've just given them the responsibility to figure it out. But instead, you need to sit down and take ownership of that thing and create a great accounting system. Now, you might be saying, but I'm not an accountant. I don't know how to do that. You don't need to be. But you do need to be the kind of CEO that sits down and owns the finance process. You can hire great people, you can design great accounting systems, and you can start understanding where your cash is at all times, where your profitability is at all times. But if you haven't done that yet, you don't get to complain about it yet, okay? If it's not working, it's because you haven't built it. Look guys, that's it. Again, I know it's not a super fun video to watch, but it is the truth. We as CEOs and entrepreneurs are the biggest problem within the company. It is our psychology, it is our ability to deal with problems that holds the company back. If we can just master our psychology, get good at solving problems, and enjoy sitting down and designing processes, improving product, and building great people, we're gonna build great companies. But until we take on that mentality, until we take on that ownership, we're always going to be angry and anxious and frustrated and blaming our problems on everybody else. If you do this all day long, you will go out of business, my friend. You will go out of business. You need to start pointing that finger at yourself, fixing yourself, and that will fix your company. So until next time, guys, again, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet to the channel. We love you. We're grateful for you being here, and have fun growing your companies and stay profitable.